Well, I picked up this little one-horse wagon in the latter part of 2015, brought it up, and I started to do the restoration of this in November of 2017. So I'm going to take you through kind of a brief review of what brought me up to this stage here. Things kind of happen as life does, and this got put into storage for a number of years. Well, I've decided I'd like to bring it back in and finish it, and possibly this might go into the little museum as a display wagon in part of the gift shop that maybe they could incorporate into that. So this came up pretty much disassembled in a crate. 3 wheels were there. They weren't in very good condition, but I could salvage 3 of the hubs. The one front wheel was missing completely, so I had to rebuild it. The goal was to convert this over to roller bearings, so I had to push out the old original boxings, put in roller bearing boxings, and then embed steel roller bearing axles up inside the original wood axles. Well, through the process of disassembling this and rebuilding it, I did try to document the old striping pattern, and there was different styles of lettering done on this wagon that I also uncovered, documented, so they can go back when I finish painting this. Well, the condition of this wagon was past trying to save the majority of the paint, so I did completely disassemble it, sand down the wood, put all the iron through the sandblaster, and then rebuilt it back up. A couple of the sideboards were pretty bad shape, so I replaced two of those, the lower sideboards, and reassembled this little wagon, and in the meantime, put on its primer coats. Well, most of these buggies and coaches and wagons are driven on gravel or pavement today, so the request was that we would put rubber tires on this, which we did also. Well, this was designed for just a single horse, so it wasn't necessary to have brakes on it, but we did put brakes on it to accommodate a little more of a rough terrain up in this country. Well, I would suppose many of you have heard that little rhyme, "The time has come," the walrus said, "to speak of many things." Well, the time has come for this to get finished up. I like to finish the paint job, do the lettering and striping, and there's one advantage that I did go through the process of videoing it. I have a record of going back and finding out what was original in the stripe patterns, and I have the colors picked out, so I'd like to kind of tie this up. This might end up over in the gift store across the street as well. Appreciate you coming along. Thanks for watching.